Hello, hello. We're here for another episode of Teeny Tuesday. And today we're going to be doing these little storage boxes, little crates, which is what all these are, and Magic Rob and Besom. I don't know how to pronounce that. Besom. I'm not in the magic world so much, so I don't really know. I don't know how to pronounce that. There are a couple things I'm not going to be able to make these because again, it calls for 2 more of those little flower things, and I did not get enough of those, so those are just going to have to wait. I don't have any more of them. I used the last one on the last. No, I got one more, right there. That's what I need right there. And I don't have any more of them. This calls for 2, and I have 1. So, yeah. So, yeah, we will be skipping those for now. Double check something. The 63 small flower sheet gold. Yep. And that little thing is E62. It's not even the right thing. So I don't know. I mean, these are the sheet ones, I think. Maybe it's those. Nope, those are E70. So yeah, I don't know. I know I dropped one thing on the floor and was never able to find it. I don't think it was one of those little gold things, but either way, this is now the 4th thing that's required those, and I only have 1. So I was shorted those regardless. And it's funny because it says it's supposed to have 5 of the small flower sheet in gold. And yeah. I've got nothing that looks like that for starters. What just fell off my desk? Oh, doesn't matter. It goes in the garbage anyway. It's the broken handle to one of my silicone brush thingies. Alright, so let's get started on these crates. I have these all out, sanded down. This one broke coming out, so it is currently it's been glued and it's drying, so those are in the next section anyway, so no harm, no foul. Got my glue out. We are flowing. I know we're flowing because I had to glue this. Let's get you zoomed in. Working with miniatures, you know. Want to get you as close to the action as I can. Come on. Sometimes the remote just does not want to respond. Okay, so if I work in this space, we should be good. Alright, so again, we're skipping steps 1 and 2. So step 3 is I need 3 22. Oh, I got all 3 of these. So line down the center. They're stickers. I gotta fold them in half. You know, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of the silicone glue on the back. because then it gives me a little bit of wiggle room to slide it around if I need to. Unstuck from my finger here. So it should give me the ability to slide. Yeah, to slide it into place. Now Spotify is not giving me the option to X things, which says, you know, don't play this on this list for the next 30 days. It's not giving me that option, so right now all I have is the option to skip a song. And I only get so many of those every 24 hours, so we'll see how it goes. Try to get them as even as I can up there before I squish it down. But again, if it doesn't line up, adding the wet glue on top of the sticker gives it some slidability. One more. And, you know, it helps it really stick. I need you to let go of my thumb. Okay, get those edges lined up. Give it a squish. Okay, so those three go in flat like that. Fabricate 3. Use D9 to roll 8 8s. Only one? No, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of these. Roll from the bottom. And then I'm just going to put, once we're almost to the end, so I'm going to put some glue in here. And roll that over the glue to get it to glue close. Give it a roll. It should stick. Paper usually sticks really well. It's when you're having to glue a different surface, like gluing wood or metal, or even plastics. It takes a bit for it to grab. I will say this is a little fiddly for me this morning. My hands are really shaky. Not sure what's going on there this morning.
Hi. Which foundation is good for a steamy situation?
Usually has something to do with my blood sugar.
I'm going on a hot pot date. House Labs, right there. And you are a shade 3.
I have eaten this morning, so
Perfect match.
Okay, not due to not eating, which is usually what makes me get the jitters is not eating.
I hope your date's actually steamy. Same. Get beauty from people who get beauty. Only at Sephora.
I think because those are not sticking real well, so I think as soon as I'm able to wrap the paper under.
Movement that inspires.
I'm going to add glue. Gotta skip. Can't do Tom Petty. I'm not sure about BTO. See, it even still kind of came unwound. Trying to keep them tight against the dowel, but it's funny. I got a text this morning from USPS saying that one of my packages is expected to be delivered today, although it's not out for delivery. But I go to the company I ordered from, and it says it's currently in Spokane, which is 100 plus miles away, and 2 stops. It's got to go. It goes from Spokane, routes through Pasco, and then is sent out here to Benton City post office to then get on a truck and be delivered. So I'm like, if it's still in Spokane, if it just arrived in Spokane this morning, there's no way it's being delivered today. Maybe if I roll it and get it kind of bending. Now that I'm almost got them all done, I come up with an idea that might help. Which was kind of give it a pre-roll so that it's not a flat surface. Get off my finger. So instead of trying to get a flat thing to go, just do this and kind of, get it at least in a rounded shape. All you smokers out there that roll your own, you're probably thinking, well, duh. And then I'm going to go ahead and cap this off because I don't know what the next steps are. But looking ahead, it looks like it is crate assembly. But that's something else I need to glue and assemble. So let's do that first. Do I make 2 of them? Do I make them both? Doesn't look like it. It looks like 3 crates and 1 box. So no affair, it's going to be cut. Cut paper accessory, fold and stick. Cut the straight edges first. And then let's do this straight surface here. There and there. This is where a little bit of my journal making comes into practice, right? side. This side. Then fold these little strippies, tiny little strippies that I just cut. Fold them all this way. Easier said than done. All things are tiny. And again, my hands are shaking really, really bad. Okay, and then we're just going to trim those off. Snip, snip, snip. Accidentally tore that one off. It's okay. I love this. Again, Matt McClure. This one does have a curse word in it, just so you know. And fold. I can finally see you. Don't give a poop about me. This is about leaving a toxic relationship. That's not, that line always gives me chills. Like I said, folding on all these little lines is very challenging. The bravest thing I could do is to save myself. Okay. Now, put a little bit of glue on this little floppy. And again, journaling tips, and put some glue here. Flip and connect. I don't know why they would put print on there if you're going to cover it. Makes me want to leave it out, but I know that's not how a box works.
This is the 2026 Nissan.
Put the little flappies in first.
It's the most powerful Rogue ever.
Put glue
Nissan.
on the
No
flappies.
new vehicle quality. Instacart shopper notes make
And then
it
on
easy to
the
get the fish you want, which
big
means you can
flap
write
that's
super
going down,
specific notes
just on
about
the
your
corner.
fish, like white fish, fresh from the store. Firm to the touch, no smell at all.
Put the pin back in.
Skin off, bones out, thick, no thin. Bring the sea to my kitchen. I did say right.
right, but hey, that was catchy. Want seafood just how you
And
like?
then
Download the Instacart app and get particular with shopper notes.
fold in and fold in. Turn this over. Open the little box up. And I'm going to take this and just push those corners. Cute little box. And this holds some of the scrolls. Like 4 of them. Okay. Off there to dry. Okay, well, let's assemble these. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Into each end, we put one of these. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some glue come on. I'm going to put glue in each of these little spots. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They almost feel like they snap in, but they really don't. They just slide into place. Whoops. Okay. And then the sides snap in and glue up against. So glue here. On the nub. On the nub. And then down this edge. Put the little nubbies in. Go up again. And then we're going to line up those ends. Like so. Next one. Edge. Nub. Nub. Oh, who sings that last song?
Every one of them is giving up and giving in, tell me, in this house of mine. Nothing ever comes without a consequence of cost.
Wasn't paying attention.
Well,
Hopefully I don't have to do too much editing on that one. So, and again, you stuff the nubbies down in there. Line those edges up. One done. Do that one first since some of the glue is. So this glue, it doesn't dry super fast, so you do have a little bit of time to kind of get your stuff assembled. I figured I would just glue ahead and then assemble. It's one of the advantages to using the Fabrifix in junk journaling over some of the other glues like Art Glitter Glue and Barely Arts. There it is. I'm like, where's my... I got a nubby down here. There we go. Art Glitter Glue and Barely Arts glue both dry really, really fast. They have a quick grab. So some people struggle with that in the junk journaling realm. Okay, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my acrylic paint pen, and we're just going to go over the tops here of two of them. One of them, I'll look at the other side because it actually goes into the Magic House upside down as like a table.
I share map tips
so to
with
speak.
millions on TikTok, but today I'm sharing tips about safety.
So
TikTok
sides,
has over 50 preset safety and privacy settings to protect teens. Plus, as a
bottom.
parent, I set up family pairing to help shape my teen's experience on the app. I can see their followers and who they follow, further restrict content that's not right for them, and even set screen time limits. So they're not on TikTok when they shouldn't be. Because when safety comes first, discovery can follow.
Okay. And then this one.
Our chef serves up nourishing ingredients cats crave. Perfect bistro. Perfection for every cat.
Let's do the bottom and sides
You and Mom
first.
want me to get ahead, right? Well, I see myself on the cutting edge. And being great at this. And I think you will too. Hey, can we talk?
And it just helps kind of cover up the core, the wood color, the core. It helps blend it a little tiny bit. It's not perfect because, again, this is not part of the actual instructions, so it's not like it gave
My
me
daughter's in ballet, and you need a set of
matching
buns,
paint
and
pens.
You don't know what set means.
Exactly.
This will keep her hair sleek, and this will keep it cute.
So there's that one. This one is going to be upside down.
Only at Sephora.
So I'm going to do these little nubbies. It's still sticking to my fingers. The sides. Sorry, I keep pulling things toward me and you probably can't see when I do that. So that one goes upside down. Put the paint pan away. Okay, now, so on the top of this is those three things that I can't make because I don't have the little flower thingy. But that's okay. So this crate and this crate go upright. So I guess one crate stays, oh, yep, I'm looking over, one crate stays empty, and this crate gets one of these, or it gets all three of these. And it gets one yellow, and one white. I toss them in there for starters. And then these two. This one. Goes across the back here. I feel like I need my tweezers, so let me just get my tweezers. I feel like I'm struggling unnecessarily. And then this one goes in this way. Lift that up a little bit. Throw my finger, thank you. There we go. One little crate done. Then in this box, the flaps stay open. And it's funny because it looks like there's only 4 in there. So I'm only going to put 4 for now. Get the pin out of my mouth. I'm going to put the 4 in there for now. And what I'll do is I'll put the 5th one in my storage box for all my little parts. And then if it shows up later, in like a later project, I can pull it out. And again, I'm only putting glue down on the bottom, and that's just Felt it hit my foot though, so goes in the crook there. What did I do? It was clear even. That would have been challenging. Felt it hit my foot though, so I kind of knew in a general area where it was. Okay. Move that over there. While it's drying. Then we're going to take this back. We need the E9, which I believe is this, and E8. Looks like a copper, looks like a thick copper wire, actually. This is the only copper wire that's in here, though. Okay, let me check. The E8 copper wire red bronze. That's definitely not it. Then this is E7. E7. This is definitely E9. Put it in here. This is what I'm looking for, is this, that copper. But sometimes when the pieces were getting really small, I was dropping some in here just to keep track of them. But I'm not seeing it. Definitely not seeing the piece of copper. Whoop. Dropping pieces. It's, that is what I'm looking for. Have any more of it? I don't even know what it goes to. Oh, that's one right there. So let me see what that thin Right? That was I said that was E7? Yeah. So E7 is used here. It's used here. .22 millimeter. Let's see if I'm gonna have enough. If I have enough just to make do. Right. 22. Used here. And that should be all that I need it for. Okay. We're gonna hope and pray. We're gonna cut it from this. And we're gonna... Oh, thank you for the reminder. My 11 o'clock reminder to take my meds. Okay. Oh shoot. I'm like, remember I stuck those on there so I wouldn't lose them? Yeah, I know. Okay, glue E15 to E32. Then we wrap this around here. So it started as a hook anyway.
Ever witness a once-in-a-lifetime moment of wild beauty? It requires a vehicle capable enough, yet
Now I'm
refined
gonna
enough,
do
so
this.
you can just be.
Hold it in
Welcome to the
place.
Outerverse. Welcome to the Mazda CX-50.
Try to.
What would you like the power to do? You lost your sight, but you
Maybe
gained
not.
the power to share this beautiful game with others. Bank of America champions.
And then on the
everybody
back
dares to
here,
ask, what would
I'm
you
just gonna
like
put
the
a
power to
little
do?
dab of glue
Feeling backed up and bloated? Good thing Metamucil Fiber Plus Probiotics gummies
just to
will
help
power
hold
your
that wire in
digestive
place.
system, with fiber to help promote gut health and probiotics to help relieve occasional bloating, so you can feel your best.
I'm just
Metamucil
gonna sit
Fiber
over there
Plus
and dry with the
Probiotics
rest.
Gummies.
Okay, now we're gonna move
Whether your
this,
business has
the
6
chains,
stores or 6 employees, Walmart
and the
Business
rope.
has everything you need to save
Rope.
time,
We're
money,
gonna
and
cut up
hassle.
to
You
70.
can restock your break room with
Just
bulk
right
ordering
there.
or bulk up your ordering team with shared payments. And you can get it all delivered straight
This
to your
goes,
business's
I'm gonna
door,
put it back in
whether
the
that's
bag.
on Wall Street or Main Street. Walmart Business. It's the
Maybe if
Walmart
I can
you
get my
love,
fingers to work
now
a
for your
Ziploc.
business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
Cut and fold twice.
What will they read on your headstone when you're gone? When your ship comes in the night.
There's a lot of noise going on outside my house at the
Just a
moment.
sinner that never
So
saw
this
anything but
says
the
to glue to
dark.
this.
Did you finally see the light? I will die a dreamer. I won't die a man. I am a believer.
I'm gonna have to go look though, because it does sound like heavy equipment.
Bury me with roses, boxes full did you go it alone without anyone else? Did you find your better half? Better half?
So that's how I'm going to
Did
do
you chase
that.
down the moon? Did you give it away? Did you make somebody laugh? I will die a dream.
I want to wrap. So, no, I'm not one of those nosy Karen neighbors. I just happen to live in the country. There's only 7 people on my road. Myself included, my house included. So when there's heavy equipment out there, it makes me go, huh? Hang out my immediate window. I actually don't even hear it anymore, so I'm thinking it was either somebody that came in to turn around, which does happen out here a lot, and my neighbor across the road has the perfect driveway for it. I've talked about that before. A lot of our delivery trucks, like FedEx and UPS and, you know, that kind of stuff, actually use his driveway to turn around in, because his is huge and it's like a big U shape. So it's a perfect place for them all to turn around. I feel like I want a string there. I'm stretching. Just for a piece out of my embroidery floss drawer. Just want to clean this area up. And usually, if there's heavy equipment out here, it's either my neighbor is doing something on her, on her property. She usually, when she's making renovations, she usually does have to have big equipment come in. Hay delivery is another possibility, which I also like to know when she gets a hay delivery, because then I know to expect an increase in the mice population. It's a revolution, I suppose. Whoa. Trim those. Separate out the threads so it's a little more broom-like. And then stick the chains around here. Let's just do some glue first. I do have a neighbor that runs an landscaping company. But usually I only hear their equipment first thing in the morning and then at the end of the day, because they leave and do a full day's work and then come home at the end of the night. So I wouldn't expect to. So I put the glue down and I'm gonna leave some room so that I can glue it to the other side. But I want to make sure I know how many links are there. 2, 3, 4. So I'm gluing on the 5th link. Oh, sorry, I forgot to warn you about the cuss words. Sorry. I'll put some glue here. Alright, just realized, probably off camera. There. And I can wrap this around. Wrap this around. Nope, I did that backwards.
When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
Glue under here.
Have you heard of Visible? Unlimited data, $25 a
Glue
month.
under there.
You should do it now.
I don't have any service.
I'll share my hotspot.
For data lovers, 25.
Got it.
For the
Unlimited
loose
data and
ends of
hotspot,
the chain.
all on Verizon, America's best 5G network. It's the ultimate wireless hack for those in the know.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Tell your people. Plans starting at $25 a month, taxes and fees included. Visible. Live in the know.
And then you'll have chain.
Happy is making a toast. With a trusted brand parents choose most. Cute. Happy is when green beans.
It doesn't
pear,
tell me what those are
spinach, all these
attaching to
veggies,
just
they'll love
yet,
a bite.
so I
That's
assume
Happy, baby.
it goes somewhere
Easter has
in the
arrived
house
at
once it's
Target.
starting to be
Dive into the
assembled.
fun with up to 25% off seasonal faves, like festive bits
But
that keep you stylish from
that
brunch
is
to
what we have
iconic
for this
egg huts,
episode. So we
or
got the
sweetest
little
goodies to
broom,
fill baskets and
a
bring
little
magic.
storage box with
Easter extra special at Target.
Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable?
maps and stuff. A little crate with maps and spell books. An empty crate. A crate that will go upside down for little goodies when I get more pieces. And then an extra little newspaper scroll. It's going to be easier for me to move my camera than it's going to be to move the pieces. So we're going to do it that way. So thank you for joining me again today. And we will catch you in the next video. Bye!